Good evening, wrestling.
Whoa, that's not how you do it. That's not how we go around here. Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to Evolution of Pro Wrestling. I am the Whiz Kid, Jay.
And I'm Lewis, the Encyclopedia of Pro Wrestling. And this is Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Oh, thank you for joining us, wrestling fans. Today is going to be an excellent show like no other. But we are going to start off with top news.
Of course.
Tony Khan is the new owner of Ring of Honor. Wow. Woo! Damn, that is incredible.
Right, that is really incredible.
Tony Khan, the new owner of Ring of Honor, who is the current CEO and owner of AEW. Jeff, what's going on, brother? What's going on? We came in just in time. Sorry we're late. You know, we feasting on some good dinner. You know, but Jaden, what are your thoughts on that purchase with Tony Khan? Like, he is making he's making some boss moves.
Tony Khan is making some money moves right now. You know, he is on a roll between AEW and now he's buying another one, man. That is crazy. Tony Khan is having some good things for himself, and he's making this new generation of wrestling absolutely awesome. So that is crazy. You know, congrats to him. That is absolutely phenomenal on the fact that he has one company and he's already making forward to making another money move for a whole nother company. So that is really awesome, man.
Oh no, it's not only awesome. It's the fact. Brian, what's going on, brother? Excuse me. Anyway, with Tony Khan, the dream matches are endless.
Of course.
Like, for instance, the Briscoes and the Young Bucks. The Briscoes, FTR.
Oh man.
Guerrillas of Destiny. Young Bucks. Like, damn, Russell Jackson, what's going on, man? It's been a while. Yeah, Jaden, tell our fans what our night is gonna be looking like tonight.
Well, tonight is gonna. You want the topic or the
everything? Tell them top news. Tell them we're gonna talk about the top news in professional wrestling for the past couple of weeks.
We got a lot going on for y'all today. You know, starting off with our wrestling news: Briscoes versus Hardy Boys. That would be extremely awesome, right there. That would honestly. I'm good. We're gonna touch base on that in a little bit.
Of what?
Briscoes versus the Hardy Boys.
Let's touch base on it now. Like okay, that would be a hell of a match. That would be, like, really. Even though the Hardys are a bit old, you know.
They can still go, though.
They can still go. No, they can still go.
Look at the performance they made at WrestleMania.
They can definitely still go.
So they can still go.
WWE screwed up when they let him go. Supposedly, there was an interview that Jeff Hardy wanted to fight Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal title.
You know, that would have been pretty cool, honestly.
Yes, we were discussing that yesterday. Jeff mentioned it. The cat is out the bag. You know, as they say, the rabbit is out the hat. We were going to keep it a secret, but Jeff, it's good you mentioned it. We were discussing doing a draft for AEW and Ring of Honor. So we're in the works of that.
Yep.
We are discussing it. I'm talking with the group, the Evolution group, Pro Wrestling group, that we have a great conversation all the time. And I'm also speaking with my experts and my team to see what we are going to do.
Yep.
But we got something coming in. We got something for you for the next show that you guys are gonna love. It's all right, Jeff. It's all right.
Yeah, like
it's all right.
Like I was,
you're a fan, brother. You enjoy it. That's what we like.
Exactly.
We like that you guys enjoy the show and have fun with it. You know what I mean? So
at least everybody knows.
And when you want to talk about blockbuster news, you know, with this type of signing, this type of purchase by Tony Khan,
this is the announcement.
AEW has now stepped it up a notch.
Of course.
Like, this is beyond anything that's going on right now. Like, people saying that, oh, WrestleMania is going to be good. Listen, WrestleMania is going to be a shit show. It's right as of now, it's terrible.
It is terrible.
The only match, which I'm going to mention later on in this news, that's going to be good on that card, I'm going to announce it soon. But what I am going to announce, when you talk about WrestleMania, you talk about one man, The Undertaker. Congratulations to the Phenom, the American Badass. The Undertaker has been inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Congrats to him. He deserves that out of almost everyone in that entire company. Undertaker truly worked all the way Undertaker, it's gonna be Wrestle lame, seriously.
It's gonna be bad.
But Undertaker has worked his way up and up and up. If anybody deserves to be in the Hall of Fame,
Brian's hype. Brian's hype.
I would be too. And why is
why exactly? Why?
him?
Let's get to that. Why is Vince inducting the Undertaker? I understand.
Taker, baby.
I understand that they have a close relationship because they're very close. They're best friends. And he's pretty much Vince listens to the Undertaker, just like Undertaker listens to Vince,
right?
But why? You have Kane, you have Mick Foley. Who else was close with the Undertaker?
Mania
Shawn Michaels.
Match I want to see.
Even Shawn Michaels, exactly. Even Triple H.
Triple H.
But come on, Vince McMahon.
Okay, guys, who else can induct Taker? Who else can induct Taker?
Honestly, in my opinion, I would say Shawn Michaels.
I agree. Shawn Michaels or Triple H?
Shawn Michaels.
I feel like
For the simple fact, the history that Shawn Michaels and Undertaker have.
I feel like
going way back to 1998 Royal Rumble in that time when Kane came back.
I agree. I think it could go either both ways. I feel like it could either go with Shawn Michaels or Triple H because both have a fair share of having excellent matches and
even Bruce Pritchard, Brother Love, the man that brought him into the organization. You know what I mean? Oh, love you. That's how he said.
Yeah, I know.
With a red face, looking like Pitch Cherry. Like, oh my God. It would have been awesome if Paul Bearer was still alive, man. It would have been awesome.
Imagine he could have been in Undertaker's induction with him.
Yeah, I know,
would have
man.
been so awesome.
Listen, Brian says Kane was close to Taker, Brothers of Destruction, but you guys know that Taker made a huge impact within the business more than what we know. Exactly. So it goes deeper than him being a performer. Of course it does.
True story.
Of course it does. I'm sure he has a backstage role of what goes on back there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know he says certain things and Vince goes with it. You know? But I'm just... we talk about Vince McMahon. I'm trying to figure something out here, though. Vince McMahon went on the Pat McAfee show and told him that he is allowing him to have a WrestleMania match. Nobody knows who it's going to be. But word has it that Vince McMahon...
Even Paul Heyman, that would be good.
That Vince McMahon is possibly going to ask Pat McAfee to wrestle. Sir, what in the blue hell are you thinking?
Isn't this guy like 80?
You're close to 80 years old. I understand you're still in shape. I understand that you still think you can move.
He can't move.
But come on, man. Come on, man. You can't.
Theory versus McAfee.
That would be more realistic.
Right. That's what
but come
I'm
on,
saying.
No, man, no. Don't.
I think I know what's going to happen with Pay. With Pat.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But you do know what I think is gonna happen. I'm gonna ask the fans to please feel free to share, like, comment our all our social content. Bring everybody into our show today. We have an amazing show. Great wrestling news and our awesome topic of the night.
We also have an announcement at the end of the show that's pertaining to tomorrow.
Yes,
For those that don't remember, if you remember, drop the comment.
Welcome, June. Welcome. Here you go. He's going to fight Ric Flair. Check out Ric Flair, his favorite wrestler.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't be mad at Flair.
Hey, James, what's going on, brother? Hey, yo. Welcome. We've been talking. Actually, James, when Jeff Robinson mentioned about the draft, the AEW Ring of Honor, James actually was the one that came up with the idea. One of our experts in the group. That's amazing. We are in the talks with that, and we're going to work on that
most definitely
as we go, because it's definitely going to happen.
Absolutely.
So back to
they both gonna die in the ring. You gonna need the 911 on speed dial.
Brian says he's gonna wrestle with McMahon, but he's going to be on the receiving end of a choke slam and tombstone. Jesus Christ, that would be cool for the Undertaker to. Oh man,
that would be awesome though, honestly.
But you do know that.
You already know Undertaker's.
Listen, you cannot. Now that I think about it, that the Undertaker's in the Hall of Fame, I won't be surprised if the Undertaker makes a surprise appearance at WrestleMania.
I don't think
I would like to see that maybe just choke slam somebody.
He doesn't even have to fight anybody, right?
Just choke slam.
What do you think, though?
Choke slam, maybe. No. Choke slam.
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory. Yeah, he can get involved in that match.
That's what I mean, though. Yeah.
You know, he can get in that, and then he said, Bradley Day says, I can't wait for the draft. I'm waiting for WWE 2K22 Monday Night 2K NWO pack. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get that game. But I need to know when it's coming out.
It should be coming out soon. Which Undertaker's going to show up? The Phenom. I think the Phenom is going to show up. The Phenom.
Well, maybe.
Choke slam McMahon.
Yeah. I would choke slam him.
Right?
I would choke slam him. But when you talk about WrestleMania, I mentioned that I was going to mention the best match to me at WrestleMania. Edge versus AJ Styles. Dream match. Everybody wanted to see this match. The match is going to happen. And Edge is now a heel. He turned heel. Which to me, he's better as a heel.
Listen, Edge is notorious for being
the rated R superstar.
Exactly. That's what everybody knows Edge
That's who he is.
The best match. Exactly. I agree.
That's the best match of the whole card.
Best match on the card.
The best match of the whole card. And listen, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey.
That doesn't even sound bad.
It should be a good match. It should be a good match.
That Ronda Rousey
which also, we talk about a good match. Match on Monday Night Raw between Finn Balor and Damien Priest. Which Finn Balor is the new United States champion.
I'm not even going to lie. I forgot Finn Balor was on the main roster.
And then now, Damien Priest turned heel. I hope that WWE does not drop the ball on this one. Please, this man is a heel.
Don't get your hopes
up.
Put
him in the main event status.
They're gonna drop.
I'm telling you,
so fast.
Yeah, Ronda and Charlotte.
They're gonna drop his character so fast.
Like, listen, they can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it.
I really don't have high hopes for that.
And I
don't want it to happen.
No, here's another interesting rumor that's been going around that supposedly Rhea Ripley is challenging Lita. There was a tweet that said that Lita didn't have no. Hey, the professor's here. What's going on, brother? Welcome. Alex Tirado, one of our experts of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Welcome. He's has amazing content, gives us great information, and we appreciate it.
Austin versus McAfee. I thought Stone Cold was supposed to be fighting Kevin.
I don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Steve Austin is gonna. I feel like he could make an appearance.
Listen. You want to make Mania? You better start putting something good. You gotta.
It's gonna take WWE.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wikipedia, baby.
Brian says, and our my wife and lovely producer and director Yesenia has just joined. Your stepmom. Hi, honey. Thank you for joining us, guys. Please feel free to share our content all over social media. Bring everybody in. Let's see what you got. So we continue with our wrestling news. This is shocker that we found out yesterday. Cain Velasquez, former short-term WWE wrestler, was arrested on murder charges. I could have
sworn he was a UFC fighter.
Yeah, he was on attempted murder charges. I know that's pretty deep, but we can't go further into details because we don't want to get flagged.
Exactly.
But he's been arrested. Forget we even mentioned murder. He's just been arrested. So
for what reason?
It's crazy. It's crazy that
Prius is a heel with Roman. I'm afraid Prius fades.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see he said he's an idiot, shaking my head. Yeah, he is.
Austin will make an appearance. JBL already issued a not so kind tweet. Oh, God.
Oh man.
JBL be coming after everyone.
JBL loves coming after everyone.
He be coming after everybody.
Listen, JBL.
Oh my.
Listen, you gotta take the ball and run with Damien Priest.
You really do.
I'm telling you. You cannot drop the ball with this man. This man has the height. He has the talent. Get him in that ring.
Damien Priest.
Get him in that ring. I'm telling you. Get him in that ring.
Honestly, though.
Get him towards that goal. Get him towards the championship. Universal. WWE. Don't drop the ball.
Please don't.
This man can come out to be an outstanding heel. Just like Edge. And believe me, it will work. It will work. So Bradley says Rocky will return and start a feud with Roman. That's not a bad idea. He might return after WrestleMania.
That would honestly, I could agree.
I disagree with that, James. I don't think his heel turns suck. The way he threw Finn Balor on that table, that was pretty
hardcore,
pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Kane did beat Lesnar in UFC.
Edge as a heel is best. I agree. Edge is known for being a heel. That's what everybody knows Edge as. I can't. For some reason, I just can't see Edge as a babyface. I can always see Edge as a straight up heel.
He's a straight up heel. Straight up heel. Edge, that's when he's at his best.
I'm about to say, that's one of the people.
That's what brings the best out of him.
Yes, that's one of those guys in the company that can own a heel character. Because that's how good Edge plays it. They're going to drop it. Honestly, I don't want it to happen, Alvin, but I'm not even. You're not even lying. They're probably just going to drop the ball. They're probably going to run with it for a little bit.
But that's what I'm saying. Brian, look at this comment. Brian has a point. They need to stop wasting their talents by bringing in people like Eva Marie. Priest needs to be on top.
He does need to be on top. That's what I'm saying.
How long Finn Balor hasn't... How long has it been since Finn Balor...
superstar.
How long has it been since Finn Balor has been in WWE television? And then all of a sudden he wins the title. Now what is it you're going to do after that?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you going to do after that? You're going to make it a mediocre title, just like you're doing with the Intercontinental Championship, which to me was a atrocity that you guys are even thinking of putting Johnny Knoxville against Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. If you got sense, let Ricochet win the title tomorrow night on SmackDown. Let him win that title, and he'll do it. Says, why did dumbass Paul guy with the Miz WWE is going to the shits? Yeah, Paul, Logan Paul. I don't understand why Logan Paul. Hey, hi, honey, my producer and director saying hello.
I don't know why Logan Paul.
That was stupid. If you were gonna bring Cody Rhodes in,
Butler versus Ciampa.
If you were gonna bring Cody Rhodes in, that would have been the perfect way to do it. To bring him as his tag team.
I don't even know what's happening with Cody Rhodes.
I thought about that yesterday.
What's going on with him?
People know that Cody Rhodes and Brandy left the company, per se. And now the purchase of Ring of Honor. To me, I think what they're trying to do is have Cody Rhodes and Brandy Rhodes own Ring of Honor and do an invasion angle with AEW.
Do you know how much?
Holy cow. Like, wow.
You know how much publicity they would wipe WWE. Awesome. They would almost wipe WWE off the map with that one.
And I think right there will be a turning point for the Forbidden Door.
You think so?
I think so.
I feel like the Forbidden Door was supposed to happen.
If WWE does not capitalize on that Forbidden Door, they're fools.
I really feel like that the Forbidden Door was supposed to happen at the Rumble, but you all know the case.
And you know what else was a fool?
You heard about that?
You know what? Why else they're fools? Because they let Cesaro leave the company. Cesaro did not resign with the WWE because the way they were treating him. He's like, no. And then he was called out by Eddie Kingston from AEW. Shots fired.
Ooh.
Could we see him in AEW soon? Oh, man.
Cesaro will be a beast in AEW.
Of course.
Man. Cesaro will be a straight beast in AEW.
Well, it says Ring of Honor will be the development company for AEW. Wow.
I agree.
But that's what I'm saying. That will set the stepping stone. Hey, Ben Cliff, what's going on, brother? Long time no see. How you doing? Wow. Welcome back.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, man.
It's been a long time.
Welcome to our show. It's been a while. As you can see, we got a hood. Luis Daniel, long time, brother. Welcome. Owner and CEO of VGCW Independent Wrestling.
Cesaro pops up on Ring of Honor. Honestly, I could see that happening.
Possibly.
I could see that happening.
Possibly. Too. You know, listen, wherever Cesaro goes, he's going to make a splash. He's going to make a splash.
He made a splash in WWE, but they just dropped the ball with him.
They dropped the ball with him. They dropped the ball big time.
That's what I'm saying. Anywhere else Cesaro is going to go, he is going to be an absolute beast, man. I'm telling you.
He was amazing in WWE.
He was amazing in WWE, and they just dropped him like he was nothing. That's what I'm saying.
And when you're talking about amazing talent, Bryan Danielson apparently wants to wrestle at the G1 tournament in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Let's go, Tech. That's interesting.
G1 wrestling tournament.
Yeah, in Japan. That's a known tournament in Japan.
It does. Yeah.
Like he would get a lot of.
He would get a lot of clout for that.
A lot of. He would get some attention for that one. And Brian, he's saying, "Let's go, Taker." You listen. You mentioned the Undertaker. Is somebody perfect to mention at this point because it brings us to the topic of the night. Kayfabe in wrestling. And there was no one better.
You enter that tournament, you gotta go.
Yes.
You gotta go. It's either you enter or you enter and go, or you don't enter at all.
No, that tournament is a hell of a tournament, the G1 tournament. New Japan Pro Wrestling,
New Japan be doing it up.
They be doing it up. They will definitely be doing it up.
Taker was the king of kayfabe.
Exactly.
Still is.
He still is. Taker was the king of kayfabe.
He still is.
Like, this man, everywhere he went, he wore his costume all the time. Like, it never failed. Never failed when he turned it on.
It died when the internet was born.
Exactly.
Kayfabe
Exactly. And we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. So, Ben says they should use Ring of Honor as a different show to AEW with their own GM. My choice would be certain Shane O'Mac, get EC3, control your narrative, wrestling promotion on the side too. Could be great little promotion and run alongside Dynamite. That's not a bad idea.
That is good booking.
That's not a bad idea at all. That's great booking.
That is great. Absolutely.
And yes, Bradley, you are right. Kayfabe, and yes, you are too, Jeff. Kayfabe leaving changed the wrestling business forever. And I think what happened there was when Vince McMahon declared wrestling as sports entertainment. That's when everything went to shits.
Seriously,
you say, "Oh, we're tired of your intelligence being insulted." You know, passe of good guys versus bad guys. That's what wrestling was about. That's what wrestling was about.
It came to a point
when you were a young fan, and I'm sure many of you, all these fans that are out there now, these older guys, that when you were a fan and you saw a wrestler maybe like Hulk Hogan or Ultimate Warrior or Macho Man or whoever, and your fan favorite when you were a kid, and you seen them beat up, and you would cry, or you would see them beating the hell out of somebody, but listen, I was like that with Hulk Hogan.
Back before I knew kayfabe was a thing, when the Nexus used to beat up John Cena, it used to make me so mad.
He was mad.
I'm glad.
And he used to tell me, "Dad, why they keep doing that to him?"
This. I'm glad he didn't tell me what kayfabe was until I actually got old enough, because kayfabe absolutely ruined wrestling for me. Like, if I wish kayfabe would have stayed hidden to this very day.
But see, Dave, that's what I'm saying. Vern Gagne wouldn't even let his face and heels associate outside the ring, because that's how it was back then. But sooner or later, WWE dropped the ball on that one.
They changed that completely. That was a whole nother ball game.
The curtain call with Shawn Michaels in the cage. That's another thing that kayfabe died right there.
Right there. Kayfabe was gone after that.
It was gone.
It was just like
it was gone, and that's when Vince had to announce that.
Kayfabe was.
You know what I mean? And they did it wrong. They did it wrong. You do that. You know there's cameras all over the place. But it changed the wrestling business forever.
Not all the way good.
No, but it went great though.
It went great.
The Attitude Era was amazing.
Not all of it was for the better though. Kayfabe,
Ox Baker on The Price is Right shocked me.
Kayfabe becoming announced was not all for the better.
No.
Not at all.
Of course he didn't want to pay the commission. He didn't want to pay the commission, because the New Jersey Athletic Commission was charging him money because they were athletic. That's what he said, sports entertainment. And he said, Alex says that curtain call paved the way for Austin because Triple H got his push canceled. Yeah, it did, actually.
Wow.
It did. That's actually absolutely right. Because Stone Cold probably would not have made it as big at the time. But he did.
He did.
And the Attitude Era was the best ever there was.
Of course.
But like I said, kayfabe was amazing when The Undertaker, we mentioned The Undertaker. Undertaker always was in character no matter where he went. And it was awesome. It was awesome the way he was. Like, holy cow. You see that man, and listen, I went to the 2008 Royal Rumble with Brian. And I said to myself, damn, I really, really wish I can see The Undertaker's entrance. No matter than 1 minute later,
The Undertaker.
I'm like, oh snap. And I'm like, wow. And it was cool because he owns the character.
He is that character. He doesn't own it. He is the Undertaker.
That is who he is.
That is who
Vader
he
too.
is.
Vader was always in character too. Vader was a badass.
Man,
he was a legit.
We were hyped.
Yeah, we were hyped. We were definitely hyped. I told Brian that same night I lost my voice. I lost my voice from all the excitement that was going on. I was yelling out. Especially when John Cena came out at the end. Out of nowhere. Nobody knew he was going to return. Nobody knew he was coming. And then, boom. And we just jumped on. And we were yelling. We were all yelling. We enjoyed it. We had a blast.
Yeah.
And that's what kayfabe was. The
Taker's entrance was amazing every time I seen it.
Oh man,
I've never seen Undertaker.
That's the thing. That was the first time ever I seen the Undertaker's. No, I'm lying. Yeah, it was the first time. And then after that, I seen it at WrestleMania with Brian. And no, Vader. I saw that talk show. Brian. There was an interview being done. I believe it was in India or someplace. I forgot which country. They were interviewing Vader and Taker. Mm-hmm. The interviewer says something personal. I forgot what it was to Vader. That Vader flipped the table, grabbed the announcer by his tie, and said, "You want me to kick?" He said, "After I'm done kicking his ass, I can kick your ass too." Like, he really wanted to hurt him. I think it was Iraq or Iran, one of those two. And it was there you go. It was something about wrestling was fake, and he said, "Why didn't you ask him that question instead of me?" And I'm like, damn. And he was really, really ready to whip his behind. The same thing for an example. Randy Orton. Randy Orton
is kayfabe for him.
Randy Orton also got insulted by an interviewer that the interviewer called him fragile. And he said, "Say it again." So he took the guy's glasses off, stepped on him, and he said, "Call me fragile again. Say it again. I will headbutt your teeth down your throat." And then he left the show. You know, some of these people, they don't
play that.
He got held in custody for a couple of days. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
He really got held in custody for that?
Oh man, that's another one. The same with Dr. Death. There was a wrestler. There was a wrestler. I forgot what was his name. Dr. Death. Just had it in the tip of my head. David Schultz. There you go. David Schultz. Dr. David Schultz. Another interviewer was telling him, he said, "I'm just asking a standard question."
Oh, Doctor.
He asked him, he said, why, something about the business. He says it's for the big boys. You know, in other terms, it's for the big boys. It's for the real men. He said, it's not like for you and this punk over here holding the camera. And then he said, I just asked you a standardized question. And he said, "I think this is fake." The man took his hand, boom, hit him right in the ear, twice, and said, "That's an open hand slap. You think that's fake?" That's what they do.
Oh my, caught him hard.
Yeah, exactly. He caught him hard. He said wrestling is also fake, but we'll look it up on YouTube. I'll show you.
Oh my
but that was the slap. But then the guy got fired. He got fired after that. It was a setup. Apparently, it was a setup that they did that to him to get him out of the WWE. Because apparently, he wanted to beat Hulk Hogan. He wanted to beat Hulk Hogan for the title. And it's still real. No, listen, let me tell you something. Wrestling is predetermined. But the bumps and hits are real.
Those chairs,
they might not punch each other for real, but them chair shots, them tables, them ladders, trust me, those are not fake.
Getting thrown off a top rope is not fake.
Exactly.
That is not something. Those surgeries are real. That's what I'm saying.
Those surgeries are real. They're not fake. And
I think AEW should bring back a hardcore title. That would.
Yes, I remember that Dr. Schultz episode of Dark Side of the Ring. I saw that episode.
I need to watch that.
It's a good. Trust me, it's a good one.
Do not try this at home.
No.
The day I see that on WWE TV again is the day I'm gonna get extremely excited, because when you've seen that, you know that's when WWE was good.
I haven't seen that in WWE TV in a how many?
Wow, that's what I was saying. When you saw that
This is
on
the face, this
WWE, when you seen that on WWE, you know something good was
WWE has officially disappointed me.
Yep, me too.
Like, I'm officially disappointed in the WWE.
The company I thought would always be the best and on top. That's not the case. It's not the case anymore. WWE, sad to say it, but WWE isn't on top anymore.
No, they're definitely not on top. But Alex Hidalgo says the Undertaker's first match was against Bruiser Brody. Check out that chair shot. I remember. Undertaker got his ass handed to him.
Let's not forget too, John Cena got his nose broken by Seth Rollins.
Oh
when he
yeah.
caught him with a
Oh
knee.
yeah. Yeah, I like to see. I like to see you guys take a hit like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's not a bad idea, Alvin. The AEW should bring back the hardcore title.
Right.
You know, I haven't really seen hardcore matches like that.
I mean, not anymore.
But AEW, they go on TV 14. They don't care. They do not care. Hulk Hogan went to a talk show and choked out a host too. These wrestlers, I'm telling you that there's been many incidents with hosts that did not end well. Like, the man fell on the floor and busted his head. Like, literally busted his head.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan choked him out, and the guy just fell, boom, and hit his head hard on the ground, concrete floor, and he was bleeding and got up like nothing was wrong. Nothing happened.
I'll say one name to drive wrestling isn't fake. Sid Vicious, if you know, you know.
Oh, Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious was a Looney Tune. Sid Vicious was total Looney Tune. Like, wow. Like, Sid Vicious knew how to use his character. Like, literally. He knew what he had to do, and at times he was an asshole, you know. But he was known.
Sid and Arn Anderson.
Oh man, that was crazy. That issue with them when they stabbed each other each with scissors.
That is crazy,
like,
man.
Wow.
I don't know how they took that. Like, I think the adrenaline was running.
No, that was running a lot.
They didn't care at all. They was just going back and forth with each other.
Listen, you must have had some crazy adrenaline doing some shit like that.
You must have had some superhuman adrenaline going.
Because I get stabbed 2 times in the chest. I'm gone.
I'm done.
I'm joining Jesus. God forbid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ooh, for real.
Yeah, I remember that when he broke his leg against Scott Steiner. So what happened was he was ready to do a bicycle kick off the top rope. Mm-hmm. He landed awkwardly and his leg broke completely. You see it hanging like, ah. Oh God! I'll show you that video too. Ooh. Oh my God! Oh man! Alex says the problem with AEW and hardcore title is that they do too many hardcore style matches. They need to settle down with that, otherwise a hardcore title would mean nothing. It's true.
That is 100%.
And Ben says, want to see fake wrestling? Watch any match between Mike Awesome and Tanaka in ECW and say, oh my God. That match between Mike Awesome and Tanaka, holy Chautauqua. That one was a good match. That one was a hell of a good match. And I remember that hardcore match.
Jelly Leg 1000.
Yeah.
1000.
No, that's how it looked. It was like jelly.
It was like this.
It was hanging like the
That is so disgusting.
I'm telling you, it was crazy.
Ew.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, but exactly. If wrestling's fake, tell the family of Owen Hart.
Facts.
Exactly.
That is 100%.
Exactly. That's 100% facts. When you got a man that risked his life in professional wrestling and lose his life
due to professional
you can't tell me wrestling is fake.
Can't.
I'm sorry.
That not everything in wrestling may not.
I would
be
want for
real,
you if whoever says it's fake, go jump in the ring, take a bump, take a chair shot, take a ladder, take a table, and you let me know. Exactly. Ask Draws if wrestling is fake. Draws is currently paralyzed.
He got paralyzed?
He got paralyzed due to a move in professional wrestling.
You guys call that people? Not you guys, because everybody here, agrees on the same page. But people here.
Ben says I can't watch that Sid broken leg anymore. It makes me feel queasy. I've taken all those things. Trust me.
It's not fake.
No, it's not fake.
We had a wrestling match.
It's
not fake.
And my son hit me with a small ass chair, and I was hurting.
He almost gouged my eyes out like this.
So imagine
that
them.
Hurts.
So imagine
it
them.
hurts.
Oh, Roman Reigns. Elijah mentions Roman Reigns. Well, when you talk about Roman Reigns is at the top of his game right now. His promo on SmackDown.
That was legendary.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
Yo, the man has gotten better and better every
Dad, remember the sharpshooter?
You mean the figure four?
Sharpshooter.
Jerk.
The figure four. Isn't that the one he put you in?
Yes, he did. Shut up. Running powerbomb botch. Exactly. That's what happened with D'Lo. D'Lo and Draws. It happened. And it completely
paralyzed him.
Wow. Like completely paralyzed him from I don't know if it's from the waist down or completely head to toe. But it was bad.
Doesn't that mean like you can't feel any feeling like in that?
You don't feel nothing.
You
don't feel nothing at all.
Wow.
He says, I've taken a cannonball from Dave Mass. Ooh.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Yeah, I got submitted.
It's neck down. Okay. Oh my God. That sounds like it hurts. Have mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, you got submitted.
Yeah, what about Benoit versus Sabu? He broke his neck. I remember that.
Who broke that?
Sabu broke his neck. Chris Benoit threw up. Like, he threw him in the air. And Sabu landed awkwardly in his neck, and he broke his neck. You see his neck twist as he hits the floor.
Oh yeah.
That was deep.
That sounds painful.
No, it was.
He broke his neck. Very painful.
He broke his neck, and he was out for a long time.
Oh yeah.
For a long time.
So that would put me out for a long time.
But Kayfabe, listen, Kayfabe was good back then, man.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. I used to love. Listen, I used to go with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he didn't throw up, Dad. He threw him. He didn't throw up.
He threw him out. Jesus. Jesus. Don't make fun of me. I'm tired, all right? The mass transit is... Jaden, have you ever heard of the mass transit incident?
I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we were... it was on one of our controversy topics.
Yes, the mass transit incident was when a kid got cut in the head. He was only 17.
Yes.
He was only 17 years old.
He faked his age to get into the wrestling business, and I remember.
It made me love wrestling kayfabe. Kayfabe was... Listen, when I used to see Hulk Hogan in Saturday Night's Main Event, when I used to see all these good guys and bad guys together, I sent the video yesterday to Brian about... there was a 10-man tag team match with all the good guys and bad guys. I'm like, damn. This was what old school wrestling was about. Like, this is what kayfabe was about. And I enjoyed it. Like,
Sabu, when he taped up his arm, when his muscle on his arm was hanging out because he went through a barbed wire.
Yeah.
Sabu is a savage.
Listen, you have to see that man. Everywhere he has scars. Everywhere.
Those are permanent too. Those are not fake. Those are real scars.
Like, we actually saw him compete in an independent promotion, which I'm not going to name the promotion, but
let's just say we were sitting real close, and you could see the scars on his body.
Oh yeah, when he fought Terry Funk. Oh man, absolutely. And Cactus Jack in Japan. Hell yeah, that match was lethal. That match was lethal with those two.
He's another one. Cactus Jack, though, he has a lot of scars on him, too.
Yeah, no, those two, they, loco.
I mean, they don't call Sabu the homicidal, genocidal.
Listen, there's a lot of things that have happened. A lot of things that happen in kayfabe, but wrestling is not the way it used to be.
And it never will be. It never will be.
You know, look, Abdullah the Butcher, look at his foreheads. His forehead.
Those are for real.
Yeah, foreheads. No foreheads. Head.
Right.
No, he got scars all over his head. Him versus Vader in WCW. Hell yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jaden, this topic was amazing.
Oh, of course.
Guys, what did you think of this topic today? Give us your input Give us your input on today's topic of kayfabe and wrestling. What did you think about it today?
We have one more announcement to make before...
We have an announcement to make, and we have our topic for the next show. But tell us, fans, what you thought about today's show.
I can't tell if those clapping or... That looks like a potato.
Classing and blessing. Great topic. Glad I tuned in. Thank you, man. We appreciate you coming. We appreciate you coming in, man.
Topic. Glad I tuned in. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm glad you tuned in, too.
It's been a while. You know, we enjoyed this.
As always, amazing. Thank you
guys. Macho Man, King Kong Bundy, John Studd, Kamala, Roddy Piper. All great. All greats. That was what kayfabe was. And Roddy Piper held kayfabe.
He's another one.
When it came to a heel,
the best time.
That was the best time with those wrestlers. That's what I'm saying. When it came to a heel, Roddy Piper was the best. Roddy Piper was the best.
Great topic. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the love.
When
I'm at work, saw you guys on live, so I thought I'd jump in.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. See, Piper was snooker. That joint was definitely kayfabe. When he took a coconut and busted over his head, he hated Mr. T. He literally hated Mr. T.
He legitimately didn't like Mr. T.
No, Piper did not like.
Kendo Nagasaki wore his mask all his life.
Yeah. Wow. The original Sheik was the greatest, of course. That was an awesome heel too. He owned that character. But wrestling fans, our time is up here with this topic of kayfabe. We have this special announcement starting tomorrow. At 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Well, my son will be going live for the first time on Twitch. He will be live. He'll be playing some video games. He's going to start off with WWE 2K. You guys want a challenge? Come look us up.
Like I said, I made this announcement last Thursday. I have many other games. I have just gonna name a few. You know, I got Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima. WWE.
Well, yeah, Daniel, he was hard to deal with. Sorry, Jaden.
It's okay.
But yeah, Twitch, he's going to be launching our Twitch channel next week. Look, he says, send me the information so I can join. So we're going to do a mass message.
Before I start playing the games, I'm going to show off all the games. And
I believe we have the Twitch. I believe we have the Twitch. The Twitch information. Here.
I'm grabbing WWE 2K22 next week. We have to get that.
I think this is it right here. Is this Instagram?
Madden, it's on. I need that too. Uncle Jude, you got a challenge, man. I need to get Madden.
Let me see.
I don't want to make Jaden submit that for any challenge. I will get multiplayer on your Ghost of Tsushima. You gotta let me rank up a little bit though, cause in Ghost of Tsushima I lost all my progress and I had all 4 characters. I had the Ronin, the Samurai, the Hunter, and GTA.
He's got GTA. He has GTA. Listen,
GTA as
there ain't no filters here.
Like I said,
you guys request a game. You guys want to play?
If I have it, like I said, I'm gonna show off all the games I have tomorrow, and after that, you know, excuses. Nah, no excuses.
Madden, we got somebody from Madden.
We can play. You know, I'm down. We can always.
He said, "Real dead is where it is." Wow, look at his attention.
All these games.
He said, "I'm a beast with the samurai."
I'm a beast with the Ronin. Like I said.
Oh man, look, he said, "Let's do this, Jay." Oh man, here we
Everybody got a challenge for me.
Everybody's getting hyped.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock sharp. Jaden will go live on Twitch.
I will go live tomorrow.
He said, "I challenged Mr. Bosa in Call of Duty."
Everybody's coming for me.
You don't want to challenge. Is he talking about this Mr. Bosa or this Bosa?
Which one? You talking about him? Or?
You don't want none of me. You don't want the smoke here.
Nah, we got a lot. We got a lot to do, man. That's crazy.
Oh man, but we glad you're excited, guys, about this Twitch channel. It's gonna bring us a lot of love. We bring in all these fans. We can also mention about the show as we go along.
I have a PlayStation.
Oh,
4.
senior. So he wants me.
Jada Senior. Ooh.
He wants me.
Mr. Bosa to call it.
If you have WrestleMania,
everyone versus Jaden handicap.
Yes, he has that. He has that too.
What do I have?
We have that system. Look, he just said WrestleMania 2000 on NXT on Nintendo 64.
The old man. Oh, Daddy's he calling you out.
Okay. Well, he's older than me, so I don't know what he's calling an old man for.
So yeah,
he older.
Like I said, you guys are free to
Nintendo 64. See, everybody say I got the Nintendo 64. We could do wrestling there.
For now, when I start getting
he's getting nervous.
I'm gonna get an upgrade. Me versus you and Jay. What you call it?
That'll be good. That'll be good. No mercy. Oh man,
that'll be fun.
Oh man, look, he's like the bad guy. Let's go.
I'm prettier? Is that what he just
He says I'm prettier. Get out of here, prettier.
But yeah, like I said, Everybody, come
Tecmo Wrestling, yeah, and for Nintendo, yes, Tecmo Wrestling. Look, they asking for old school.
They asking for
old school rules. Greatest wrestling game of all time, WrestleMania 2000.
I got a lot of story games too. I don't know if you guys heard
NWO. Okay, I gotta cop that game, Jeff. I gotta cop that game. I don't have it.
I don't know if you guys heard of you guys probably heard of this. I got Miles Morales 2.
Spider-Man.
I am the GOAT at that game. I beat.
He also has Mortal Kombat 11.
If you guys want the,
if you
guys,
11,
well,
you guys want the smoke,
you had Mortal Kombat 11, and then I got the deluxe edition for Mortal Kombat 11.
But we got Mortal Kombat. So we got some stuff to play. He also has Mortal Kombat 10. So
I need to download that as well. I have all systems.
He said,
from
"Yo,
Atari,
Lou,
Spider-Man.
We gotta have to hit up the old school video game spot." Yeah,
Jeff, if you want me to play Spider-Man,
sure, man.
like I said, put that down in the Twitch comments tomorrow. I don't exactly have to play WWE on site.
Yes.
WWE is a game there.
Contra. Damn, that's old school.
That isn't old school. I played Contra before. And
they couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle it.
Oh my God.
I couldn't handle Contra.
He's like, Dad, I don't know what to do.
I could not play Contra.
These kids cannot handle old school now.
Not play Contra.
For nothing.
At all.
I'm like, try to play the games we played when we were young.
Mortal Kombat. I have Mortal Kombat. My character is Noob Bradley.
Metroid. Yes, Metroid. We have that as well.
You have Contra Funko Pops. Contra was pretty fun. It was just really hard for me. Like Contra was a fun game, but it was like it was stressful.
Oh man, but Jay, but fans, we really need to go. We're excited. We're excited that you guys are excited about this Twitch channel.
You guys got jokes in the comments, man.
His butt kick. Oh man, they ready, Jay? They were Ninja Gaiden. Oh man, we have all three.
I have all three Ninja.
We have all three and Metal Slug. Yes. Oh man, guys, we're glad you're excited. Please feel free to share this all over your social media.
Like I said,
and get everybody
join in tomorrow. All of you are coming here. Join in tomorrow.
We're gonna put it live on Twitch, and we're gonna see if we can send share it on YouTube.
Join in tomorrow.
On Facebook, and then everybody go. So our next topic in the next 2 weeks, which actually is not a topic, for one night only, Jaden.
One night only, Dad.
Evolution of Pro Wrestling is bringing back wrestling trivia.
Who was our trivia champion right now?
I don't know. I forgot. I think it was Jeff. I'm not sure.
I think it was Padrino Bryan.
I'm not sure. I forgot who was the last champion.
Trivia. If you guys remember who won last trivia, drop it down in the comments. But now,
I forgot who was the last trivia champion. I don't remember.
It's been a while. It's been since like 2020 since we did trivia.
Yeah, it's been a little while. But this time, since we've upgraded, it's Jeff. Jeff is the champ. So the reigning independent. Oh, wait a minute.
Clearing throat.
We got something going on with Jeff and Brian.
Trivia, love it. I do a wrestling quiz once a week on Zoom, so I'll try and join it if I'm free for sure.
Absolutely.
It will be me. Okay, Uncle Drew. Well, let's see if you can do it.
So, we are going to be using the Wheel of Evolution. We will have 10 categories.
10.
And out of those 10 categories, we will have questions for each and every one of them. Whoever wins this tournament will get a signed, well, not a signed, but we'll get a logo shirt of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. We will do a customized shirt for the winner and mail it to the winner.
Yes, exactly. So, whoever wins.
Whoa, Bradley says new champ is on the way. Everybody's hyped for this one. Jesus Bosa, say hold though. Say hold. Yo. If you have an ECW section, I'll smash that. Okay.
I'm an XXL.
Damn, you big, son. You big, son.
God.
Huge.
God.
I'm a medium now.
Even me, if I win.
I live in England. Even you, Ben.
Even you.
But wrestling fans, thank you for joining us. Please feel free to tune in for our trivia show. We are going to be using the Wheel of Evolution.
Tune in tomorrow, too. I'm going to be there. It's going to be me.
Yes.
We're going to have a little talk.
From myself, Lewis, the Encyclopedia of Pro Wrestling.
And Jay, the Whiz Kid of Pro Wrestling.
And from my producer and director and lovely wife, Yesenia. Thank you, wrestling fans, for joining us.
Alex, you got jokes.
Thank you again. Tune in for wrestling trivia. And just tomorrow, when you think you have the answers, we change the questions. Have a good night, fans.